Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at Pokemon you are going to want to prepare for raising their IVs as well as their Mega Evolutions that we're going to be seeing in the future. Now you have to keep in mind that we haven't even received all the Mega Evolutions that are currently available right now, so it's not like they're going to just drop them all. I have a feeling that they're going to probably release a couple of them at the same time when the new Pokemon Legends game comes out, and then obviously trickle them in over time like they've been doing with the other Megas. So if you're thinking, oh, they're going to run out of Megas soon, no, I don't want to go as far as saying this, but look, it's just a little funny theory, but I almost feel like they threw in more Megas in this new game to continue and further put out more Mega Evolutions in Pokemon Go. And if you're like, whoa, they're not going to cater to Pokemon Go like that, this game makes a lot of money, okay? And it's within their best interest to do so, but I'm not leaning on that. I'm just being funny.
Do. This dude crazy.
But without further ado, this is a spoiler, and I did wait this long so you can potentially leave. So again, if you don't want to be spoiled by what you're going to have in the future as far as the new Mega Evolutions, click off now, because you are going to see, not all of them, I'm not going to go over all of them, we already made that video, but we're going to be going over the ones that I feel like you're going to want to invest in the most. Now also keep in mind that it looks like, apparently, and I'll bring it to you as soon as I know and confirm that these are legit, they are putting out images of what the new Mega Evolutions look like. These are being now leaked as well. You gotta love it, leaked, right? So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and talk about that here in a bit. Probably, well, not in this video, but another one. So with all that warning out of the way and all this time, 2 minutes in, I'm gonna go ahead and throw this video up right now. All right, so it's gonna be up here. So here we go. Victory Bell is going to be one of the Mega Evolutions, and it does have an attack of 207, defense 135, and stamina 190. So it's not bad. Keep that attack in mind as we're going to be looking at another grass type on this list. So 207, not bad. Victory Bell Shadow is already putting in the work. Razor Leaf, Magic Leaf, and Acid for the quick moves. Charge moves are going to be Sludge Bomb, Solar Beam, Leaf Blade, and Acid. So you're going to probably want to run Leaf Blade and maybe Razor Leaf, Magical Leaf, but this is going to be a Mega Evolution, and I am currently trying to get it to Best Buddy. Now, really quick here, I'm going to go ahead and talk about something else as we do look at the next one here, which is going to be Starmie, another amazing one, and I've seen the designs already. Again, I'm just waiting for a little bit to make sure they're 100% confirmed, because I don't want to put out a bunch of random leaked images. This one's going to attack a 210. Which is great. So the reason why you want to get them to Best Buddy is simply so they can be stronger, obviously. But also it looks like to increase your Pokemon's IVs in the future, because that is going to be a thing it looks like we're going to be getting soon, you're going to have them, I do believe, at Best Buddy, or to some degree at a higher level of friendship with them. But I'm going to assume it's going to have to be Best Buddy. Starmie is going to be absolutely amazing as a pure water type attacker. There's going to be better ones out there. Water Gun, Hydro Pump, and Surf. This got a crap load of Charge Move, Side Beam, Ice Beam, Power Gem, Thunder, Psychic. The thing is loaded up here, including with a Legacy Quick Move Tackle. Now this one's going to be one of the best. The design looks so damn good. If this is real, Dragonite with a whopping attack of 265, defense 198, and stamina 209. Dragonite is a classic Pokemon. I personally think it's still one of the best designs that they've ever produced. The simplicity, and it also has that Pokemon, originality charm to it. It looks so good as a Mega, if that's real. Dragon Breath, Steel Wing, Dragon Tail for the quick moves. Charge moves are going to be Hyper Beam, Dragon Pulse, Dragon Claw, Hurricane, Outrage, Draco Meteor, and Superpower. An absolutely loaded Pokemon, including a Superpower move to give it coverage against the things that it's not so great against, like Steel type, or if it's weak against Rock, you're going to have a little bit coverage there for super effective damage. Dragonite is just a classic, and its moves are absolutely on point. This is definitely something you're going to want to start working on if you do not have a 100. We're going to take a look at all of my inventory for these particular Pokemon that we're going over as well. Another one that's going to receive a Mega is going to be Frostlass. Now, this is not going to be the best one on the list. I kind of wanted to exclude it, but I wanted to give a little bit more of a variety here. It's got an attack of a little on the lower end, 171. Defense 150 and stamina 172. So there are others that I could have put on this list, but I don't want to get too crazy with it yet. We'll talk about those more in the future. Powder Snow Hex, not bad. Shadow Ball, Avalanche, Crunch, and Triple Axle. You're going to obviously run Powdered Snow and Avalanche for a pure Ghost type or a pure Ice type attacker. Excadrill. Now this one is going to be really off the charts. Shadow Excadrill is just literally one of the best ground type attackers in Pokemon Go, with a big attack of 255, defense at 129, and stamina at a very surprising 220 or 42. That's pretty crazy. All right, let's get it, Excadrill. Fast moves, absolutely loaded. Mud Shot, Metal Claw, Mud Slap. You can go with a hard-hitting, great ground type move, or a quick charging, not so hard-hitting, a Mud Slap. And then if you want just stab in general, you can go Metal Claw. This thing is just perfect. Excadrill is one of the most perfect Pokemon in Pokemon Go right now. Charge moves are going to be Earthquake, Drill Run, Rock Slide, Iron Head, and Scorching Sands. You can make this literally a Steel type attacker that really puts in a lot of work, and obviously one of the best ground type attackers. I can't say number one because it's not, but it's definitely up there. And the nice thing is it's pretty accessible, so you can make a bunch. Chandelure, my gosh. This thing is already a hard-hitting Ghost and Fire-type Pokemon. It's got an attack of a whopping 271, defense 182, and then stamina at the medium end at 155. Chandelure, great design. Love this Pokemon. I don't have one powered up because I just don't think I really need all that firepower right now, and I just haven't invested in it. Maybe I will now, but quick moves are going to be Hex, Fire Spin, and Incinerate. Great options here. You're going to probably want to run Incinerate, or you can go with Hex, I suppose, too, if you're trying to do as much Ghost-type damage as possible. And then for the charge moves, you have Shadow Ball, Flame Charge, Overheat, Energy Ball, and then the Community Day move, Poltergeist. As a Mega with just a pure Ghost-type attacker, I think you want to run Shadow Ball, but Poltergeist is going to be hitting so stinking hard. It's going to be absolutely incredible and make for one great Ghost-type attacker for a new Mega. Next up, we do have Chestnut. This is going to be a grass and fighting type Pokemon. This attack is going to be at 201. Remember, Victory Bell was going to be, what was that, 207 or 205, 207 or something like that? So higher on the Victory Bell. Let's take a look at the moves here. Fast moves, you're going to have a Low Kick, Vine Whip, and Smackdown. Those aren't bad, but you're going to probably want to run Vine Whip as a pure grass type attacker. Unless you're PvP and you have Smackdown, then obviously that makes sense for coverage. We'll go ahead and move on. That's not the best around. Greninja. So what's up with this? Attack 223, defense 152, and stamina 176. It has essentially a Mega Evolution already. They call it the Friendship Bond between Ash and Greninja, so it's like a Friendship Mega Evolution, not quite a Mega, but I categorize it. So it's actually going to receive a Mega Evolution, which is pretty crazy. So it's going to have two different things. You're going to be able to go down the friendship route when they do introduce it, because it's in the game files, and then you're also going to be able to Mega Evolve it. So Greninja getting a lot of love over here, and it's great. You can use it as a Dark type attacker, and obviously as a Water type attacker, as it has received its Community Day for Hydro Cannon. You can go with Faint Attack if you're looking to do all that dark damage, and then Night Slash, I suppose. But Greninja, always getting love, and it's continuing on here. Now, I do have this Zygarde, but the picture that I saw showed something else. So I don't know if it's actually going to be Zygarde 50% or the complete form. So we'll just have to see. I think it is going to be the complete form. And if it is the 50%, then I need a new one because I don't have it. I evolved mine. So you may want to start working on those cells if you haven't started, or maybe you've started and then you stopped. Maybe you're going to want to pick it back up. Freaking hell, we don't know when this one's going to get released. This is going to be the mecca of megas, but when they do, it is going to be insane, and you're definitely going to want to have those cells. So I'm going to urge you to start going out there whenever you have time and start kind of building up those cells in anticipation for whenever we do get this behemoth of a Mega Evolution. Now, I don't think it's going to be, it could be good in raids, probably, but you can't use it in PvP, so okay. Up next, we have Feraligatr. All right, we just had a community day for this, so hopefully you have a decent one. I have a few couple of good ones. We'll look at those again at the end. Attack 204, defense 188, stamina 198. Pretty rounded Pokemon here. It should be a pretty decent water type attacker. Attacks are going to be, quick moves are going to be Bite, Shadow Claw, newly added, Water Gun Legacy, Waterfall, and Ice Fang. This thing is absolutely loaded up. I wonder what type it's going to pick up. Because a lot of these single type Pokemon that do get Mega Evolutions usually will typically pick up a new typing alongside it. If they've already got two dual types, then they stay that when they Mega Evolve. But this one's loaded up. I personally think it might go Dark, Water and Dark, just because of its form. I don't know. We'll have to see. But I will tell you this. If the leaks are real, it looks like Dredagon. It's mega for yeah, it does. It's really weird as far as the color scheme. I'm like, whoa, what the hell? Did they just like take Dredagon and say Mega Evolve look like this? Put a couple of spikes on it. So taking a look at the inventory that I do have for the Pokemon that we just did go over here, I do have this good old Killsprout, Bellsprout, level 100, and completely powered up. I triggered a YouTuber back in the day, and I think he has got like autism or something, and no offense to people like that. I'm just saying it was very weird. Like he just started going off on me because I made a battle video using it, and I said, you're only gonna see this here, so make sure you hit that like button, and that's what triggered him. It was insane. Again, I'm not trying to take any jabs for the thing I just said, so don't twist it and make it look like I'm bad. I'm just saying something, okay? So, looks like I'm looking pretty good here. Dragonites, I got 100. We're looking good. I don't think I'm going to work on Frostlass, to be honest with you. I got this 98, but it's not going to be top tier for Ice or Ghost, so I'm good. I did find this Drillburt recently in 2024, 100% IV, alongside having a completely maxed out Shadow, but as you know, Shadows can't Mega Evolve. I do have I have 3 of these Gigantamax. I do believe one's at 40 and then the rest are at, no, one's at 50 and the others are at 40. And then taking a look at Chandelure here, I have this nice 98 that I can invest in, which has Poltergeist as well, because I did evolve it during the community day. Another 98 right here. Don't have a 100. Another 98. Was that another one? And its Shadow looks absolutely, or its Shiny looks great. So I'll probably invest in that in the future. Have a 100 Chestnut. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. It's another one on the list. I didn't really mean to put it there, but it's here. Now, taking a look at Greninja here, I do have several 100s. I made sure I really got that one because I know how damn good it's going to be, especially in its Mega form. So, yeah, definitely a great pick here. Oh, wait. Well, it's friendship form, okay? That's the reason why I best buddied it up, because I had a feeling you would have to. But more than likely, it's going to be like, earn 50 hearts with or 100 hearts to, Mega Evolve it. Even if you had it as best buddy already, it's going to be like, well, you have to earn hearts again. And then finally, we do have the Zygarde here, which I'm not 100% sure if it's going to be the 50% or the complete form here. But nonetheless, if you're still holding on to your regular Zygarde at its base form, you probably are going to want to start working on those cells right now, because you don't want to be left in the dust here. And taking a look at all the ones that I do have best buddied up from that list, I got a Dragonite, Bellsprout, Excadrill, but it's Shadow, Greninja, and then the Zygarde. So we're good on those ones here. And these are going to be I personally think, one of the hardest hittings. I'm working on my 100%. Well, I have a 100% Staryu. I need to work on the Starmie. I probably should just work on the 100, right? But there's the list, and that's pretty much a wrap here, folks. So those are the ones you want to start working on. I pulled out the ones that are just going to basically be the most relevant as far as raid attacking. Things like Mawile that are awesome. I love it, and I'm not trying to talk crap on my old school mascot, but what is it really doing for you when it comes down to raiding, right? You could use it for particular events. Sure, you're going to get a boost on Fairy and Steel if we have something that revolves around Fairy and Steel Pokemon, like the clash of good versus, or I wouldn't call Fairy good particularly and Steel bad, but, the rivals or something. I don't know, who knows? But nonetheless, I didn't want to focus on those lower combat ones because what are they going to do for you? It's just taking up your time. We'll go over their images in the future, and if you really want to see those, make sure you hit that like button. Let me know down below what you're most excited for on this list. And these are for sure have been confirmed to receive a Mega in the coming future for the next game. And they are not more than likely, they're absolutely going to be coming to Pokemon Go. So prepare for that. Should be pretty awesome stuff. All right, folks, thank you for watching, and I'll be catching you all next time. Take care.
Access granted. VFG 10,000 is firing. Warning, the Slayer has entered the facility.
Doo 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 doo.